What's going on, everyone? I'm Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, and for this video I'm here to give you guys an unboxing of Disney's Infinity for the PlayStation 3. This game retails for $74.99 because it was just recently released. It was released on Sunday. The game is available for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, Wii U, and the 3DS. The one thing I was slightly disappointed about is that they didn't even bother to bring the game to the PlayStation Vita. I mean, I know what the Vita is capable of, and I've seen all kinds of games on the system already. And of course, the fact that over here is a useless accessory port that has not been used for anything, which they could have easily used for the Infinity Pad that's going to be included in the set. But that's just a minor gripe I had. I was just surprised that they didn't even bring it for the Vita. But anyways, let's go ahead and unbox and see what comes inside the starter pack. The starter pack is going to be the same no matter what system you get it for. The only difference between each one is the platform and the power disc that you guys are going to see a little bit later in this video. So here is the front. In the front you get a nice window display showing each of the three figures included. And this is exactly the same for all the platforms. And a little bit later in this video I'll bring my webcam down. I'll show you guys all the details for each figure. But the figures included in the starter pack is Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, Sully from Monsters Incorporated, and in this case in the game it's Monsters University, and you're also getting Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. Over here it says manufactured and distributed under license by Sony Computer Entertainment of America. So official licensed product by PlayStation. It's rated E for everyone. On the side it's going over the details of what it includes, so let me go ahead and read this off to you guys. So the starter pack includes one Disney's Infinity video game, the three figures which I've already mentioned. You're also getting one Disney Infinity base, one Disney Infinity power disc, one starter pack playset piece, and a web code card. And a nice image going over pretty much everything included. And of course here is the back side. The backside just going over brief details. Over here it's showing all the different expansions you could get. There's currently, as of right now, there's two different playsets you could get. The playsets include two figures and a playset piece. Basically what that does is that it's basically like one big DLC for the game that adds like an extra, I believe, 6 to 8 hours of gameplay. And you can only play those playsets with the characters included in those. So for example, you have the Cars playset. You also have the Lone Ranger playset, and you have single player packs. So you have two from Pirates of the Caribbean, you have Davy Jones and Barbossa. You have four from The Incredibles, you have Violet, Dash, Mrs. Incredible, and Syndrome. In the Cars single pack, you have Mater and Francisco. Also in the Monsters University playset, you have Mike and Randy. I was pretty sure his name was Randall though. But let's go ahead and open this up and see what is included inside this playset. We're already 3 minutes in and I have not even opened the box. So you gotta carefully, because I don't want to ruin the box. Now, I don't plan on buying every single figure in this that comes out for this game, but I do plan to buy the ones that I want most. For example, I do want the Lone Ranger playset, so hopefully I could get him soon. And then hopefully the Cars playset. And there's some other ones that have been announced. I did pre-order the Jack Skellington figurine that comes out in October, so just in time for Halloween. So here we go, opening up the box. So that is everything. So this box is now empty, so I'm going to go ahead and place this off to the side. Apologize if I hit the microphone. So really nicely packaged. So let's go ahead and start with the game. Actually, wait, I think there's a flyer right here. All right, let's see what this is. Thank you for becoming part of Disney's Infinity. We are beyond excited to see your creativity come to life. If you have any questions or need help with your experience, we invite you to visit our website, which is disney.com/infinity. And of course, it has a bunch of questions about all kinds of different stuff. So basically, a nice congratulations for purchasing their product, and in different languages as well. Over here is your copy of the game, no matter what platform you get it on. So let's go ahead and open this up before we get to everything else. And of course, don't worry, I will be showing you guys a closer look at the figures instead of from the far distance. I will bring my camera closer so we could check it out in high definition. See all the little nicks and details. And honestly, just in person, they look really nice. I'm impressed with how the figures look. So here is the game case. Really nice looking. And of course, on the back, it's going over the different playsets, which I've already mentioned inside this video. But over here, it says 1 or 2 players, network players 2 to 4, So you could go to 2 to 4 for cooperative play or 2 to 4 for competitive. The PS3 required hard drive space is 2 gigabytes. The highest it goes up to is 720p HD, and it's DualShock 3 supported. So nothing about headset or anything like that. So kind of bummed out about that. And of course, Blu-ray. So inside you have the booklet, and over here is going over the different power discs. Now these come in a blind pack, and it comes in like in a set of 2. They're like $5 or $6 a piece. So hopefully I could purchase one this week and show you guys that. But the booklet is in full color, thankfully. I mean, this is from Disney after all, so I expect full color of everything and high quality. So yeah. So full color manual, perfect. And then there is the game disc. Looks really nice. Set that off to the side. Next up is the Infinity base. Comes in a looks like a decent sized USB cord. Now, if you guys recall me in the beginning of the video, I said PlayStation Vita, because the Vita has an accessory port, so you can easily change the USB to one to fit in this port. But I'm just throwing that out there, Disney. But so here is the base. You can set a total of 2 figures on here, and over here is where you place the playset pieces. Looks really nice and white. I'm just worried about it getting dirty easily, but we'll have to find out how that goes. But it's really thin compared to the Skylanders portal, which I'm going to do a little bit of comparison between the two anyways, because that's the only game out there that uses figurines. But the Skylander portal was pretty big, and you place it on top and it lights up. I don't think these light up, but I'll find out later on today. But it looks really nice. Over here on the bottom says Disney's Infinity. Go ahead and place this off to the side. Okay, so here is my random power disc. I got bolts from the movie. I believe it's called Bolt as well. So that is my random power-up card. Now each starter pack comes with a different one, so you may get something different than what I have here, but that is the one I got. I'll show you guys a closer look a little bit later in this video. But basically, if I recall, you place this on here first, and then you place your figure on top to use that ability. So I'm not sure what his ability is yet until I actually play the game. So really cool, and I actually do like this movie, so I'm glad to get him. So next up, looks like we have a card. Okay, so over here is that network card. So you plug this into the computer, and you might get something special. I'm not sure exactly what it is. All I said was network card, so I don't know too much about it. So that's that. On the back contains your code. Up next is the playset piece. Wow, these are in here really good. So here is the playset piece. You have this really nice cube looking feature to it. On one side it has the Incredibles, which I'll show you guys a little bit later in this video. You have Pirates of the Caribbean on the other side and Monsters University. Like I said, I'll give you guys a closer look so you guys can see the details here in just a couple minutes. I just want to get everything out of the box first. So let's go ahead and start taking out the figures. So let's go ahead and get Mr. Incredible out. So there is Mr. Incredible. Really nice. I'm just going to go and take a quick look. Really nicely detailed. Then we have Sully from Monsters, in this case, Monsters University. I keep on wanting to say Monsters Incorporated. So there is Sully right there. Really nice. And I'll bring some of my Skylander figures and do a size comparison as well. And last but not least, which is the character I'm going to start off with, is Captain Jack Sparrow. Looks really nice. I'm glad that he's actually one of the starter figures. Alright, so let me go ahead and move this box out of the way. So here is everything inside the starter pack. So that's pretty much everything inside the starter pack. I'm going to go ahead and switch over my webcam so we can take a closer look at each of the figures and stuff, items included. And just hold on one second. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a closer look at everything that is included inside the starter pack, starting with the figurines. So first up is Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. Some really nice details on the figurine. You got his braids in there. You even got his rings on his fingers. Some really nice detail on his fingers. They're not all gloopy or anything. They are actually legit fingers on this figure. You even got his compass over here, his stash, pretty much everything on it that you could think of for Captain Jack Sparrow. It looks really nice. And here is the backside of the figure, some nice details on his hair. And of course, the bottom on his base, similar to what Skylanders had. The Skylanders had a base based on their element. These ones have a base based on their zone. So I'm guessing these are pieces of wooden plank from a pirate ship. That would be my best guess, or just wooden planks in general. But there is Captain Jack Sparrow. Next up is Sully from Monsters University. Looks really nice. This pose is okay, just that face expression. I wish they chose like a different expression, because some people are going to take that the wrong way, maybe think he's kind of boozed up a bit or something. But I do like the stance. He's like, basically to me, he's like, hey, check that out. Look, it's Captain Jack Sparrow. Look, it's Mr. Incredible. Check it out. It's Sir James filming us on camera and goofing around with his figurines. But anyways, there is Sully, really nicely detailed. You got spikes going down, everything, and you got a nice base as well. I'm trying to figure out what this base is. My guess, it's either a part of a pathway from the school, or actually that's probably what it is. Probably just a piece of pathway or walkway on school grounds. I'll probably end up noticing that in the game to figure it out, but that's his base. Of course, there's nothing really on the bottom. It just says Disney/Pixar model number and a bunch of numbers on the bottom. That's really pretty much it. So there's Sully, and last but not least, in terms of figurines, it is Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. Some really nice detailing on his uniform. Of course, there's not really much to him anyways, because he's wearing a uniform. On the back, of course, I did notice on him, at least for my figure, he has this little red mark right above his eye. Some people are going to see that as a mispaint. To me, I see that as kind of like a battle scar, and he's been battling those bots from Syndrome, and he suffered a little bit of damage. So to me, that looks pretty cool, but others may see that as a mispaint and kind of get upset, but not for me. I think that's pretty cool. And I do like the Incredibles base. It's the same for each of the characters. You have the broken up street, like they've been battling. So, like I said, battle scar, broken street, of course he's been battling. So it looks really nice. I do love the base on him. So those are the three figures. Now let me go ahead and show you guys the playset piece, because it was kind of hard due to how clear it is. But here, this is the playset for Pirates of the Caribbean. All this is on one. You have this little disc in here for each of the playsets. So the first one is Pirates of the Caribbean. Next up is Incredibles. And last but not least is Monsters University. It looks really nice. And this goes on the Infinity base, which I'll show you guys here in just a minute. Here is the power disc I got, Bolts from Bolt. I believe that's the name of the movie, right? But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Over here on the back it says Disney's Infinity and model number and all that. But that is the one I got. Like I said, if you get a starter pack, these are random. And they do sell packs. They're blind packs. They come in a set of 2, which I'll hopefully unbox one here within this week for you guys. You also have the card, which contains your code on the other side. And now let me go ahead and do a comparison for you guys for Skylanders and Disney's Infinity. So size comparison, here is a standard figure from Skylanders, and here is the standard figure for Disney's Infinity. As you can see, there is a big size difference between the two. Let me go ahead and fix the focus for you guys. So yeah, complete big size difference. I guess that's why these are much more money, because there's more added to it instead of like a basic figure. Because Skylanders, a basic figure is $10. Disney's Infinity, they're about $13 or $14 a piece, which I could see now why after getting a closer look into it. But if I were to compare it to another figure, the Giants from Skylanders, pretty much about the same size. Just this guy has more to it because he's a big giant tree, but these go for about $15 and these are about $13, $14. So yeah, reasonable in terms of price. So I can understand that now. So now I understand the price a bit better. And of course, the base, here is the base, the infinity pad that they call it. What you do is that for the play set, depending on which one you want to play on, you set this right above here. Fits in really nicely. It's not coming loose. It's not going to fall off or anything like that. And then to use a power-up disc, you place this within one of the two slots first. Then you take what character you want to play as. In this case, I'll be starting off with Captain Jack Sparrow, and you place it right on top. Simple as that. And then you got the power disc activated. Like I said, I don't know what Bolts does. I'm going to end up finding out inside the game. But anyways, that is Disney's Infinity for the PlayStation 3 unboxing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. And yes, I will be doing a walkthrough and review on this game, and I'll try to get as many playsets and characters as I can to show you guys gameplay. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. And remember, Gamerfuzion empowers your gaming.